The fuck? The fuck? Loomis. It says we're live. Can y'all hear me? I guess the video is just not working yet. Loomis keeps hitting buttons. Loomis. It says we're live. Can y'all hear me? I guess the video is just not working yet. Loomis keeps hitting buttons. Yeah, we're gonna get this shit right one of these fucking days, I swear. I don't know where he went, man. I guess he had to take a dump or something real quick. He hit live and disappeared on me. What's going on, everybody? Gina, Matt. Man, y'all been here for a minute. How y'all doing? I think he meant to play like an intro and then just bam, live. No video. Just Keith's voice. Oh, dude, my Thanksgiving was all right, man. I went down to see my dad and stuff, so not fun seeing him like that, but got to Loomis, we've been live with no video, buddy, just audio. There he is.
I told you though. I said I just had to put that up though real quick though and stuff. I'm sorry.
I thought
it's all good. No, it's good though that you talked to him out here waiting though. And I'm just gonna bring this up though, just to get it out of the way. I just want to say R.I.P. to my aunt. That's all. My father's sister died yesterday, and 1 month apart from him. So the hits just keep on coming. But I'm going to keep fucking going forward and keep doing what he fucking wanted to do. And, I was talking to Joe Buffalino and stuff, and his like stepson basically was like, holy shit, like, picked up another, because he picked up my father, the Undertaker, and then and my aunt. So the whole side of my family on the Perluke side's gone. So I just want to say, Dad, I love you to death. You're always in my heart. And, he was real proud, Keith, that I hooked up with you, with someone like you. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'm just sorry I never got to meet him, and I was, had pneumonia during his.
He wanted when you came to my house. I asked him, and he goes, "I can't meet him like this."
Yeah, it's completely understandable, man.
Yeah. So, I don't care what anyone says. My father was everything in the world to me, and then the whole side of the Perluke family now is gone. So, but I have a big Irish family on the other side. So just wanted to say RIP to Aunt Jeannie. I'll be Paul Barrett on Friday for her. And RIP Pops. I know you're watching me, and I'm never going to stop. And I'm going to do what you told me to do. And I love you. But thank you for letting me say that, Keith.
Yeah, man. Of course. But yeah, man. I mean, Matt, Thanksgiving was okay, but like, it's just we'll get my dad shit. It's just tough to see him like that, dude. Like,
I saw the picture. The picture. Yeah, look. I mean, it was great though. Like, I mean, just seeing the whole family there. But I know what you mean with your pops.
It's just he doesn't even know what's happening. So just what it is. But I was there for a couple of days. It was good because Mom, I made her leave the house. It's like go do whatever you gotta do. Because she's crammed in the house all day, every day, like, you were. So I was like, take the day, get out, go do what you got to do. So she went out for a while, man. I saw my boy PJ. I haven't seen him in a long time, man. One of my childhood friends. Amazing dude. I love that dude, man. So it was good to see him. And, saw some other family that came by and stuff like that. So, but yeah, it was good, man. It was probably one of the first time all 4 kids and all nieces and nephews were there at the same time. So it was good, man.
Yeah, I know. I saw the picture, man. I enjoyed it though, man. And I saw your pops there. You can see, you could, if you saw my Aunt Jeannie, who just passed, her husband was the chief of police, Tony George, and he's full Lebanese. And you could just tell.
Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah.
And my other uncle, who was what do you call it, confirmation sponsor, who was like my second father growing up. His name is George, fully Lebanese. Yeah. Oh, and everyone, he's like a legend around here. He's a mailman and everyone knows. Even when he retired, they did a big news segment on him and stuff. But always is making kibbe, raw kibbe and all that. And you could just tell when I went out with a Lebanese girl, and the family she was great. And the family always had, the rock Kimmy and all that type.
Dude, you know what? We did for one of the first Thanksgivings, and I don't blame Mom because she just doesn't have time to make all that stuff. We didn't have it this year. I love it though. I love rock Kimmy, man. It's
fun. Dude, I could smash it with the little pouches or whatever, dude. And then
the little olive oil on top of that bitch.
Oh my God. I love it. But let's just say some hellos though, real quick. Vaz, thanks for being here. What's going on, Mind Over Mad? Oh, and guys, we always forget, if it's your first time here, please hit that subscribe button, that like button. Mind Over Madness is going to be, especially in 2026, though, banging out shorts, banging out reaction videos. The reason why we started off slow is family situation, and family comes first. So a lot was going on, but now I have that feeling like, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
I'm ready for this year to be over, bro.
And I know, Keith, you're going through some tough shit with your pops. I couldn't even imagine. There was 2 days before my pops went when he didn't know who I was, and I was like, what the fuck? So God bless you, brother. Praying for you all the time.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? So it's tough, man. What's up, Matt? Always want to thank you for making the ride from New Jersey to my father's wake. That was awesome. Thank you, my friend. Never will forget that. We had a good time sitting with the Buffalinos. Not that we had a good time at the wake, but it was just, when you have a lot of people come there, the energy's better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Than being alone. So, dude, he's sitting in the corner. I'm talking to Joe, and someone else is there, and he's just sitting like over there. And I'm like, dude, you're allowed to come over and talk. He's like, oh, I just wanted to make sure. I mean, he's a gentleman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I guess he thought, though, that I had to introduce him. And it was nothing like the old school days. Like,
yeah.
Oh, it's funny. Witchy woman, the newly, she just got made on the Aussie channel. Congratulations, Witchy. I made you. You're a made woman. What else? Who else do we got in here? We got Gina. What's going on, Gina? Me and you are going to continue. I'll be talking to you after this. Thanks for being here. And they're just talking amongst each other. And Jordan, thanks for making the trip as well to my father's wake from Jersey. It means the world. Thank you, my friend. I don't know why you ran out afterwards, but I get it, But thank you, my friend. You guys didn't have to drive all the way down. I appreciate that. And they're just talking. I just want to make sure we got everyone in there. Beautiful. There's more people that them know that are. Guys, feel free to leave messages, but me and Keith are going to talk though for a little bit though here though. So your Thanksgiving and everything though, man, went all right?
Yeah, it was all right, man. As good as can be
expected, I guess. Talk to us though, Keith, about and I'm very proud of you though, about the podcast that you were just on.
Oh man, dude, that one was crazy.
That was a hell of a job.
Dude, that I'll tell you what, man. Like sometimes you just get to like I've done several podcasts where I haven't even put them up. Like I haven't put them on my page. It just, it didn't feel right. I didn't vibe with the dude. All that stuff, man. But I tell you, it's called
this last one?
Power Purpose Podcast.
Well, you didn't vibe with him?
What's that?
You didn't vibe with him?
Oh, no. I meant
you're talking about past ones.
I've done some that I haven't even put up. Like
that
I just haven't even pulled up, man.
I'm about to go on like one and see. I'll see if I'll put it up though. Pretty big one though, but go ahead.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's kind of like when me and you just kind of hit it off, man. This dude is just, it was just different, So yeah, Peace, Power, Purpose Podcast. Go check it out. And it's more of like it's a men's podcast, I guess,
Yeah.
Guys going through shit, whatever.
Yeah, but women can watch that and learn,
100% they can. But and it's not just about like addictions and all that other stuff. It's just going through anything, man. Divorce, freaking job shit, whatever. Just I guess, a lot of men just carry certain different stresses that some women do or whatever. And it's just a podcast for you to be able to get it out. And then it has a religious aspect to it. It was pretty cool, man. So, he just started that, and I think it's going to be a special, different.
Well, especially for like, there's 2 podcasts that just start. Like, I started like on my phone sideways, just saying whatever. And, now though, like, that I have all my equipment and I know how to edit and stuff like that, everything's going to be looking a lot better. But for just starting out, incredible job he does. And it's like he already had everything mapped out and then went in though with it, as opposed to starting off a little cheap.
Yeah.
And then but why did I just disappear? You still see me?
Yeah, I see you, man.
Oh no, another thing popped up. Okay. But he and I want to congratulate Chris from Rolling Bones on his 1-year anniversary. Chris, we had a long talk last night. Great guy. Congratulations, Chris. Big episode tomorrow night. And so go over to Roll the Bones podcast, hit the notify, and Chris is just a great guy. And same man with Peace, Power, and what's the last end of it? Peace, Power.
Yeah.
And if you go to Keith's Instagram, mind over, how do we say it?
It's Mind Over Madness. What's our Instagram, man? I forget shit. Now
I think if they just type in Mind Over Madness, it'll pop up.
Yeah.
And you'll see Keith there with his dog, but he has those stuff though popped up though with that podcast. If you guys don't want to check that out, and hell of a job, Keith, as you
official _ Mind Over Madness. That's what it is. Official
Mind Over Madness. If you type in the search engine on Instagram,
but yeah, dude, Chris, huge congratulations, dude. I didn't know that this was their first year, to be honest with you. Because I kind of came in after you introduced me to him. I kind of came in late in the game, but I spoke to him the other day too for a while. He's a good dude, man.
He's totally
a solid, genuine friggin' dude too, man. And it's
that's it.
So yeah, and you're right. Like with the video you posted, I was warned about people like, starting YouTube and getting into this. There's a lot of people that'll backstab you, and it's true. There's a lot of just snaky scumbag motherfuckers. But
they vicariously lived through this. This isn't my life or yours.
Yeah,
we have a life. They vicariously lived through this, and they like to report, and they're pussies, and that's all.
But Chris and what's his partner's name? Trev. That dude's funny as shit too, man. I was watching last night. I was on a long drive, and it's just funny, man. They're good dudes, man. They got a good show too. So yeah, definitely check them out. And hopefully I'm gonna be on there if we can get it figured out in 2026 a little bit too. Kind of do some, promotion of this show on that show and all the kinds of other stuff. But yeah, he's a good dude.
Did you tell him about Mind Over Madness?
Who's that?
The last podcast you're on?
You know what? I don't know I think I might have just been talking to him and just completely forgot about it, to be honest with you, dude.
Yeah, Keith, man, you gotta throw out the
but Roll the Bones I'm gonna get on there, man. We'll definitely.
Yeah, I'm going on a big one. I'm going on a big one, and I'm gonna mention it like 20 times. So you know what I mean?
That's I am surprised we didn't get more hits off the Big Show, to be honest with you.
Well, yeah, but like when they say you got anything going on, I mean, you say Mind Over Man. I mean,
I did know. I mean, in Big Show, I did all, and then it's listed under the whatever the fuck that is.
No, you got a few of them though. I'm just saying though that you don't have to or whatever though. But I mean, the ones I go on, though, they'll bring it up. I mean, that's great promotion.
I think it was just the Peace, Power, Purpose show, dude. When it got into like just into this year, and then kind of like the religious aspect of it and stuff like that, I just kind of went far right, dude, and just kind of blanked out a little bit. Because right after I was done, I was like, fuck. I need to write myself some fucking notes or something next time. But we'll figure it out, dude. 2026, we're gonna explode. It's all good.
No, I know. I'm not telling you what to do or anything. I'm just saying that that is I mean, that's what
it's opportunity wasted is what it is.
A little bit. A little bit. I mean, let's be honest. Because if they like you a lot and they say that you're on another podcast, then they're coming over. I mean,
yeah, it was the day before Thanksgiving. I don't know. It was just one of those. We'll figure it out, man.
I'm not worried about it at all because I already know though who we have coming on, and it's going to be a crazy exclusive with 2 people, and we have some great guests coming up. And this was a tough year, as you know. I mean, just lost the aunt yesterday. Look what you're going through with your pop and your normal life stuff and all that type of stuff. And with the dogs and all that, being all stressed out. And the bottom line is that someone told me today, I'll tell you what he said. And it's the director of the Buffalino project. And he made a good point, James. And he's into like spiritual and type stuff like that. And he told me today that and he knows his shit, dude. He's like a shaman and stuff like that, though, with like cleanses and stuff. But he goes, clearly today gets called off because of the weather. My wife is working from home, talking about meeting up for the Buffalino project.
Okay.
He goes, my condolences to your family. It's been a rough year, but it was the year of the snake, the year of wisdom, growth, training, shedding of skin, and dreaming fate. Upcoming year is the horse. It gallops your dreams over the line. Take care of your family. Let's talk tomorrow. So I guess that's what and he's all into that. And that's the way though that I look at it. And it's just making me stronger. A lot of people are like, oh, Loom's gonna relapse after, like they root for your relapse and all that. Bring it on, motherfuckers, because I'm not gonna say any names, but I was wrong about that. A psychologist?
Yeah.
Fantastic. We talk almost 2 times a week, and then my normal psychiatrist. So I that helps out big time. And then with friends like Gina, you, a witchy woman, just everyone out there though, Kevin, Bobby Bright. They want to see us do good, but there's people out there though that either they want to see you do good, but not better than them. And I want to see everyone flourish, even the people I don't like. I want to see them fucking kill it. Like, I don't get that. And it is what it is, but we're just going to keep going forward. And you know what? If we get knocked down, we keep getting back up, brother.
Yeah, man. I mean, I've got, it is crazy, man. It's like, I don't wish upon the downfall of anybody, really.
No,
it is great. Like, so tomorrow. I'm going to the U.S. Capitol to do my presentation for Capitol Police Department. They've had a lot of people deleting themselves after January 6th a couple years ago. So I'm going up there to do that, man. It's just, there are haters at work. So I've got to like write a memo to be able to go like do that on duty. You know what I mean? I wrote this memo in September, bro.
Damn.
And it was lost until last Thursday because whatever. But yeah, and then as far as like the relapse thing, when I met you, dude, I think I was still going to at least 3 meetings a week.
Yeah.
Dude, I think I've been to 3 meetings in the past 6 months. Because honestly, talking about it here, talking about it with you on the phone, doing my presentations at work, like all I talk about is my mental health and recovery. Like I get what I need from this now. I don't need to go.
Well, you know what it is? It's okay. I have two days a week with the psychologist, 1 day a week with the psychiatrist, and then it's all about your circle. Like I talked to you, me and Chris had a long talk yesterday, and he was like, dude, man, I'm proud of you, man. I was worried about after your pops because I know how close you guys were, but me and my pops made a deal with each other. I made a deal with them, which even made my, like when you just know, and I'm not saying, ooh, I got this, because every day you have to be vigilant on yourself and look into yourself, but it actually made me stronger to stay away from that stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like this is the biggest tragedy that happened in my life, even though I lost a lot of friends, but I didn't though fucking go and run to the fucking booze and make it about me. I just wanted to honor my father. And then when I spoke in the chapel by his casket with everyone there, that's what I told everyone. Like, after I gave my speech, I said, Pop, just so I'm going to keep making you proud and doing what I'm going to do. And that's all. Family's everything. And even when it goes away, I believe he's still watching. I know he's in my heart. I think he's watching this episode right now. That's why I said RIP. And I think my Aunt Jeannie is too. But the one good thing though about that is, him and his sister are together now,
Mm-hmm. And
she's not.
there is some, because I've got a very big family, man, and I've a lot of people have passed, but it's weird, dude. They do come in threes sometimes, man. It's like, it's just crazy. My grandmother used to always say it, and I was like, no, but yeah, man, it's just, I really think, like, it's weird. So like when you have a person, a childhood friend or someone you used to run and rip with pass away, yeah, you kind of still feel them or whatever. But like when it's somebody like a grandparent or a father or mother or something like that, like they can see. Like you don't feel if you fuck up and one of the guys you used to use with can see you from heaven, it doesn't really bother you. But like when it's your dad up there watching you, dude, it's something completely different. You know what I mean?
No, 100%. Absolutely. And you can email us at mindovermadnessmom@gmail.com. Please subscribe to the channel. And I just want to thank you very much, Carolyn. Oh, she said, hey, Keith, you guys will rock 2026. Thank you, Carolyn. And Annette, how are you doing? Thank you for being here very much. Appreciate you. And anyone who takes the time to watch us, we truly, truly, truly. Matt says, fuck them all. You guys are killing it. Yes, we are. And you are welcome. Thank you, Carolyn. And I love what you do. And thank you for your kind messages about my father. It just took me a while to read them all in the DMs. Thank you very much. Go ahead, Keith.
If you're not following Carolyn on Instagram, you need to do it. It's Carolyn_Dreyer, I think. Yeah. She does some amazing stuff with mental health and all kinds of other stuff. So if you're not following Carolyn_Dreyer, go click on her.
And she's a sweetheart though, man. And she's like, the real deal, like, not judgmental, not whatever. It's like she's there for people.
Yeah.
Like I know if I message her and be like, oh, I need to talk about her, so she would be like, yeah, no problem. Like, does she know that she's, some people make some channels that they're there to help others, and then when people call at times, they're not. Like me and Chris were talking about that. He's like, I always say that, and then I'll run into people and they'll ask, and yeah, of course, you know what I mean? To get yourself out of your own mind. And that's what keeps me sober too. Like you said about not going to meetings. Well, when you're helping other people out, it definitely helps. And now I could actually talk to people more since I'm not caretaking and all that stuff. So again, if anyone at all is struggling, me and Keith are absolutely here to talk. Just if you want to talk, mindovermadness@gmail.com. This show is, well, Keith is a cop and stuff. So that's, true crime. We'll because we're going to be having some of those guests, first responders, addiction recovery, everything, everything in between, you know what I mean? Just all different types of people. And the guests that we have coming up are going to be fantastic. And I can't wait for you guys to, and ladies, to see them.
Especially during the holidays. So, I mean, it's completely true. November 1st through December 31st are the worst 2 months for people. So this is what you know your people, man. And if you see them, I reached out to someone today, man. It's someone from work, fucking amazing dude, and he's just been using a lot of like sick leave and shit. And then when he is at work, he's not in his normal self. So I finally hit him up today, and I was like, dude, what the fuck's going on, man? And we talked about it, and he does have some stuff going on. And he had
like you sensed it, and then you gave him a call.
Yeah, I mean, I've known him for over a decade, so I was like, he just hasn't been himself the past month. And I hit him up, and he was like, yeah, I got a lot of shit going on. Like, let's talk about it, dude. So because a lot of times it's hard, especially men, they don't want to make that first phone call. So, your circle, your people.
Yeah,
And if you see
Carolyn.
someone not acting right or acting different, call them out on that shit, man. I'd rather than be mad at me and, whatever. But you know
Dude,
what?
that's what you gotta do.
We had a good
Yeah.
conversation, and we don't live far. And I was like, dude, I'll stop by, tomorrow this week if you want. So, yeah, you make sure you look after your people this next month, because it's
That's
gonna
the
be.
thing too, is like, I always do know people, like, even if it's just a little check-in text, like, hey,
Yeah,
how are you doing? Just
that's
to
all it
make them,
was.
like, no ulterior motive, just to check in on them, and hope you're doing okay too, Eric. Thank you. And that, yeah, it hurts. And the last thing I'm going to say is I just can't wait till 2026, because my father's birthday's on December 23rd, the day before Christmas Eve. So this Thanksgiving was horrible. I'm going to be
Yeah,
honest with you. I mean, it was nice. I went to my brother's, and Christmas is just going to be fucking hell. But it is what it is. And I know my father. He doesn't want me fucking wallowing and moping around. He wants me to keep it fucking going. And in his honor, that's what I have to do. No matter how bad I'm hurting, I got to show up. And just like, when you're real tired, you don't feel like going to the gym or whatever. Well, no matter how bad I'm hurting, why am I going to lay around it with my depression? When you lay in it, Keith, it does nothing. You
no,
have to. You have to move. I mean, even when I feel paralyzed in the morning, at times I force myself, like Bruce Wayne. I get out of the bed and I just drop and I just start doing push-ups, And I'll tell you, it gets you right out of the funk. It really does. And I say my
yeah, you got to
prayers.
keep moving. Yep.
Yeah, say your prayer. Like, talk to him. That's what I do. I say a prayer. I talk to him. I go, Pop, and God, obviously, give me the strength to move forward through this day. And, because it's still so fresh and all that. And the holidays will be tough, but we're going to honor him, man. And that's the bottom line. And I'm not going to dishonor him. And if I ever did dishonor him, I can't even imagine what I'd do. But no. I got Kevin to call. I got you to call. I got
Okay,
fucking.
yeah, you'll get your ass kicked by a midget if that happens. I'll roll up
No,
there.
I want you to drive here. It's my mother would fucking say smash his face in. But my point though is I just we're gonna fucking keep this positive flow going. We're both going through fucking tough fucking times. And I don't think that's people are like, oh, Loomis, take some time off. But my director, James, like, saved my life with, like, basically right after my pop, dude. After the first week when all the family left, he's like, bang, let's get to the trailer. And he was doing that to help me, because at first, like, that's what helped me. And yeah, there was moments when I was working with him where, you start bawling and he understands and he's like, get it out, man, get it out, do your thing. But thank you, James Callahan, for having me over right away and keeping me busy. Cause like, this isn't about my father. This is a message to everyone. You can't lay in your depression, because it doesn't magically go away. You're not going to find a magical David Goggins video to get rid of it. You got to get up and you got to just push forward. Believe me, today I was feeling it, and I was like, I'm going outside to shovel that fucking snow. Shoveled for about 2 fucking hours. Afterwards, felt great. Said something to my pop, and yeah, and I got a good support system. Thank you, Joe and Buffalino and Donna. These are fantastic. And Keith, all he is. I'm very
And,
grateful for my circle.
as am I, man. Definitely, I've met some really great people this year. But also, like, when you're in that funk, it's because I've been in it, man. I mean, ever since we had to leave Connecticut that night, stuff's been just weird. But another thing, instead of like just put one foot in front of the other and go out and do a small something for somebody else without anybody looking, man. My neighbors are elderly. They're probably in their 70s, late 60s, early 70s. And I know they went away for, Thanksgiving or whatever. And I was like, dude, one thing I hate more than anything in this fucking world is goddamn doing leaves, raking the goddamn leaves in the yard. I fucking hate it with a passion.
You don't have one of the suckers, the vacuum suckers?
Dude, there's too many. It would take 10 years, man.
Or what? No, do you use a tarp?
No, I got to bag it. We have to bag it. I've got to bag it.
Grab the tarp, and fucking rolled because we used to do leaf cleanup all the time. But we also, though, after we moved to tarp, we had the huge vacuum, dude. I'm talking the big. I
Yeah, I
mean,
got to bag that shit, unfortunately. So anyway,
yeah, we bagged them all.
my point is, I their yards right now. I just did their yard too, man. Fuck it, and
Yeah,
make
like
them
the other
home.
day, and I'm not trying to, how you said do it in the shop, but I didn't post like about it. A lady had a full case of, like a full case of canned soda, and she's like old, and she's waiting in line, and I'm in front of her, and I go, "Give me that," and I go,
Mhm.
"Hold on to this," and she held on to my Monster, and then I walked into her car, and she tries giving me $5. I'm like, "No, get the fuck out of here!" Like, just little stuff though, like that. And I'm not saying that so people go, "Ooh, whatever." This happened like a week or two ago, but
Yeah,
like, be nice to be like, everyone says you're a good deed of the day. I think that's bullshit. Do good deeds whenever they come about, not
yeah.
just, "Oh, I did my one good deed, so I'm good for the rest of the day."
But it
No,
helps you. It makes you when you're in that kind of headspace and that fuck it does. It makes you. It makes me feel better. You know
I'll
what I
tell
mean?
you what, even when you're not in that headspace, try to do it too, and you'll feel better after. It's like, how, like, you fight with yourself at times, like, I don't know if I'm going to hit the gym today.
Yeah,
I did chest and tries yesterday. I'm good. But when you end up going, and then afterwards, you're like, yeah, like,
yeah. I didn't want to go today, and I went. Unfortunately, well, I feel a
all
lot
you
better.
got to do is show up. Once you show up, that's it. You're in.
Well, I think I
So,
saw Mr. Peace, Power, Purpose pop up on here somewhere. If you're here, bud, we were talking about you at the beginning, and what an amazing show you got. So,
where's he at? How
I
high up?
thought he popped up here. Maybe
Above
I didn't see
Carolyn?
shit. Steve, you on here? Anything?
If you're on there, Steve, write something again.
Um,
It could even just be a period.
I thought I just saw it pop up. Anyway, if you're checking it out, Peace, Power, Purpose, amazing um, on YouTube. But yeah, dude, it's just, I mean, it's yeah, just doing small things for strangers for absolutely no reason is, I don't know, that's my jam lately, man. I mean, I can't be one of these guys that videotapes me giving an envelope of fucking $30,000 to people on the street, but small shit matters, especially during this season.
Yeah, no, he's not here. I just checked all the comments.
I thought so.
But the name of the podcast, his name's Steve. Great guy. I love what he's doing. I love how it's different, has a different approach to it. And for the way he's starting off with it is just incredible. That podcast is just going to grow and grow and grow. Peace, power, and purpose. Peace, power, and purpose. You type that in on YouTube, you'll see Keith. Check him out. And Keith's the man. Keith's been through freak guys. Say whatever you want. Everyone wants to act like a tough guy, this and that, or whatever. Here's a man, dude, that walks in the buildings, man, when people are getting their fucking faces shot off, and he fucking walks in while people are running out. So you don't respect that. I don't know what to tell you, but I mean, all the stuff you've seen, Keith, does that shit at nighttime, man, when you lay down or anything, is that shit ever, like, those images ever pop in your head?
All the time. Yeah.
Damn.
I used to, before I started EMDR, Max, go lay down.
What's up, Max?
I used to, dude, I'll wake up. I'll wake up. Well, my wife usually has to hit me, but I mean, I wake up sometimes. I think I'm checking for like bullet. Like I thought I was shot or something.
Yeah. You could even be having dreams that, like, you don't even remember, but you just wake up subconsciously and you're just going boom, 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 and checking and stuff. And I mean, your first thing though, when the guy was handcuffed and the truck smashed him, that had to be devastating. You had to kill someone on the line of duty, and you put him down, but that didn't bother you, right?
No,
we're honest here, folks. So
it's it's weird though, because you start, like, you think about stuff that happened that I haven't thought about in over 10 years. Like when I did the Ian Bick show, man, I guess I put that family that got murdered on January 1st, 2006. I guess I put it out of my brain forever, or for a while, because I didn't think about that for a minute, man. And it's fun, man. And then sometimes you just think about the funny shit, man. Like, so today at work, we were talking about, you can't do this stuff anymore, but we used to play fucking pranks on each other like crazy, dude. They filled up my car from floor to ceiling with shredded paper. It takes a lot of time to get shredded paper out of your fucking car, but in turn, like I spent, I think it was like $34 for Papa Lock to open my buddy's door, because they're not going to ask you for an ID if it's in the police parking lot. And I put baby powder down all his air vents and put that bitch on high. He got in his car, and I was just waiting. And as soon as he turned his engine on, but man, we used to fuck with each other hard. But it's just a different day. Like, you fuck with a new guy like that now, you're probably get fired.
Yeah, but going back though to the shooting, though, I just wanted to stay though quick though, because I'm like, oh, you killed him and stuff though, but the guy was shooting at you.
Yeah, well, he got shot, but then he went around a shed and offed himself. I mean, he did the final one himself, but.
Gotcha. And because a lot of people don't get screwed up, but for you though, because I mean, that's how you were able to go home and just eat normal, like that was fine.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I love your honesty.
So I think I was talking about this with somebody the other day, because they were asking if, like, a lot of times cops get in shootings, I don't know, I'd say 20% now, they're mentally disturbed people. Coming at you with a knife or a bat. Like, if I had to do that, I don't want it like that. I'd probably feel bad. You know what I mean? Like, it's somebody that really needs mental help, and they kind of don't know what they're doing, and you have to do that to save yourself. I'd probably feel bad about that.
Do they tell you though to always aim center mass, or could you put them down? Could you put them down with the leg if they're coming with a knife?
No, dude, you know how hard it. I mean,
yeah, I know.
You got people that miss the paper that stands still from 7 yards away. I mean, to hit a moving leg coming at you is like, no, you just aim center mass.
I'm sure it has to do with the fact that the guy wasn't a good guy and actually did it to himself.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is if somebody's trying to take you out and you take them out, like, what do I have to feel bad for?
Well, that's what Witchy's saying, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
And well, no, because I mean, everyone's different, and I'm not putting anyone else down. I mean, that could disturb a lot of people, obviously, and but at the same time, I mean, he's coming at you, man, and that's who you like. That's who you signed up. And how many years would you say you were active duty when that happened?
4 or 5.
What are the awards behind you, Keith?
That's Navy Yard.
That's the Navy Yard shooting, folks, from 2012 with Aaron Alexis. He killed 12 people.
Beside it are Chamber of Commerce Life-Saving Awards. The ADL award was for selling the AK to the neo-Nazi, and then the International Chiefs of Police Award was for the neo-Nazi guy too.
Yeah, that was crazy. You know what, man? I want to do a full episode on that, because we actually have like
we're gonna get Tom on here. That'd be great.
Tom's got. I was just looking at. I was just watching some stuff with Tom, and I saw that I watched the Jon Stewart thing, and he's sitting there. I would love to get him on for that. He's
that was Tom's case, man. That was his case. I just became Tom's partner, and that was his case. He had been working that case for a minute, and then when the undercover part came up, he's like, "Keith will do it," and I'm like, "Dude, I don't know about that, man. I'm an Arab." And
well, do you know the documentary that you sent me?
Yeah,
I need you to know if you still have that though, to send it to me so I can piece it back. Because when I did Bob Daisley's interview on the Aussie channel, his bass player, I had to for storage, I had to take some stuff out and stuff like that. I still have everything. I just need that because I'd like, because now that there's some new people in here and everyone who came over from the Aussie channel, thank you very much. Gina, we love you. Witchy Woman, Vaz, all you, we love you. But my point being is that's real good, man. And but the funny thing was Tom goes, yeah, we'll get Keith. And you're like, yeah, 5'6" Lebanese kid, whatever. And then you go, but it was fun. Yeah. You know what I mean? And you guys got to realize, though, Keith goes undercover for a neo-Nazi who was believed in the racial holy war. He wanted an automatic AK-47. And Keith, how many months were you undercover with him?
It wasn't long. 2 months maybe.
Yeah, but
That's
still,
pretty
though, like, and Keith even said, though, he felt a little bit bad, though. And I'm like, why'd you feel bad? And because neo-Nazi, but he's like, you build a little bit of a rapport with them and stuff, but you have to keep in mind what he's doing. And he could have offed out a bunch of people. He's racist. And I like how you guys, though, had the black guy put the cuffs on him.
That was great, dude. So, it's just, it's not in my DNA to build a relationship and trust with someone and then deceive them. That was just something I had to.
It's a neo-Nazi.
Yeah, I mean, but it's still just like, it's just not who I am. That's not the way
I know.
I had to rewire myself for that. But the funny part was, the Adrian, the black guy that put handcuffs on him. I saw. I was like, "What did you say to him or something?" I think what he said was, he goes, after he put the handcuffs on him, before he stood him up, he whispered in his ear, "The Holy War started and you lost, bitch." But yeah. I think it was fucking funny. But
well, yeah, man, and fucking especially, I mean, neo-Nazis. I don't think anyone's gonna care about that. And guys, we have the actual footage where Keith is showing him how it works, and when he's walking away, when the arrest happens, and all that. And then we have a documentary about the whole entire thing that we'll do like next week. I think we should do on our live. We'll do a little watch party of it, throw it up, and everyone.
I got some wiretaps too. I could probably send you.
And it's so well produced, the documentary and everything. Keith, you said something in that, and I have the clip that is so profound in a way. Like you were like, it was about putting them away, but not knowing if they're going to find you.
Yeah. So I mean, people have asked me that too.
What was the line you said?
Are you? They asked if I was worried that when he gets out of jail, doing that kind of work, are you worried you're going to run into somebody? The fact of the matter is this: not just undercover work, police work in general, right? Like, I bet you can right now envision every bad encounter you've had with a cop. Like, you could see the cop. Like,
Oh, yeah, one of them. I told you about the DUI one. Yeah.
So, if I'm putting somebody away,
that's it.
If I'm putting someone away, they're going to remember me.
But you said I might not remember them, but they're going to remember me.
They'll remember the cop. They'll remember the cop that ruined their life or whatever. But over 23 years, you do that so many times, you can never remember the faces of everybody you put in jail. It's not a significant thing. And in Richmond one time, I think I was with my son. I ran into somebody and I had locked his brother up for I think 17 or 18 years, man. And they're just kind of staring. And me and the family have a game plan. Like, if I'm out with the family and I tell them something, then they just need to go get to the car, and I will meet them there when I can. You know what I mean? Because you got to get the family off the eggs first, and then you can worry about yourself. But I walked this one individual where I put his brother away, and he was sitting there talking shit with another dude. I just went up to him, and I always have, my pistola. So I was like, dude, you want to do this here? Or you just want to wait till I get back to work and take care of it in the neighborhood? And they ended up leaving. It was a non-issue, but yeah, man, I'm never going to remember all the people I've put away, but
they're going to remember you.
They'll remember me. And it's weird because I did a lot of, when I was doing the UC stuff, dude, I went up to New York a lot, to New Jersey a lot, Texas a lot. And yeah, I mean, I guess it's only a matter of time for somebody, because dude, my name is Keith Shibley on everything. My name is Keith Shibley on their arrest records. It's on Instant.
Not undercover though.
Oh no.
Okay. Because they could just look you up. Yeah. That'd be dumb. I'm like, wait a minute, what?
I'm not high.
Here he is, real quick. Congratulations, Chris. We already brought you up. Congratulations on your 1 year. And we had a great talk last night, my friend. And we're going to have that conference call with Keith and everything, about what you were saying about 2026. And congratulations on a great year. Gina even said she subscribed to your channel. Witchy Woman, I think you'd like his channel. Give him a subscribe. He's a good friend of me and Keith's. He's from Connecticut. And what they do, He does incredible work. He interviews, whether it's interviewing a gangster, whether it's getting freaking pedophiles off the street. Tomorrow he's interviewing the Joker or whatever. What's his name again? Dude, that's going to be wild.
Yeah, dude, that is going to be crazy.
That guy is something else. What the hell's his name? It's killing my head. I already hit the notification bell for tomorrow night. What the hell is his name?
It'll come to me in a minute. But you know what? It's weird, man, because, you know.
You bet, buddy.
Because Chris and his partner, they're so into the
Gypsy Crusader.
Yeah, Gypsy Crusader. They're so into helping the kids and stuff, man. It's like,
yeah.
I was talking to him the other day, man. I told him it was really weird. I went on Facebook like 3 or 4 days ago, and I couldn't send messages or post anything, and it said because one of my pictures was reported for child pornography. And I looked at the picture, and it was my son dressed up as George Washington when he was like 5, fully clothed and everything. And it's just like
that's just a hater, dude.
Once you start talking about this cesspool of filth that prey on children, weird things do start happening sometimes.
There probably was someone though that does prey on him though that did
100%.
Because why else would anyone else don't do that? And it's Gypsy Crusader though tomorrow night, and 100% though. And what they're doing is like Chris doesn't You know what I love about Chris? Chris had a good offer one time. Some sponsors come up to you, they might offer you like some money, decent amount too, like 5-figure or whatever. And he's like, nope. He's passionate, like, how I do, like, I'm passionate with this, but with the Aussie unmonetized, whatever, that's just passion. And I love doing that. Same with the Buffalinos, even though like with the documentary, I'm sure money will come in. But my point is, even if it wasn't, I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it to make my father proud and for us to tell the true story. And the last thing I want to say about that, because some idiots come online, like we put up these chairs today and some guy's like, not real. You guys don't even know who they are. And Joe Buffalino's laughing. And that's Joe's father right there with Russ. And for Billy D'Elia, now, look, read what that says. Billy, no way, say his friends. He never was. The only deed that Russell ever wrote, you can read it right there, is to Angelo Buffalino. So I was just dealing with people from with that. And if anyone wants to watch a little bit, to learn a little bit about Russ Sarange, go to the Suffering Podcast and watch the Family Trust episode I did with Kevin. Keith is also on there twice, so check out his episodes too. But I just wanted to get that out of the way, Keith, because me and Joe Buffalino were just going through a laugh with that shit. And
I mean, dude, people after I did the Ian Bick show, I love the hated comments, but somebody said there was no way you could have worked the plane crash. Somebody else said he knows for a fact I was never in the Navy or something. I was like, whatever, dude. That's like, okay, man.
I will say this with the utmost confidence right now to everyone. I am basically, and Joe would say this, they're like my second family, point blank. You know what I mean? And after like losing my pop and stuff like that, guys like Joe, Larry Roll and stuff like that, they're like father figures to me and like great friends. And, I just want to show though this fucking pic though, man, because I love it. It's not this one though, obviously with me and my pop. That one too though, when me and my pop were at the beach. There he is though, all him happy and his old. That was like the last birthday before he got sick. And then there we are right there in the middle. That night before, I got a black eye there. That was a wild night the night before. But this one right here, him and Ozzy just chilling on the deck. R.I.P. to both of them. Love you, Pop. And, you're always in my heart. But the bottom line, and bang, with me and those guys right there are my boys, bro. They don't fuck around. But we were in the Yachty box in Yankee Stadium on that day. It was great because my dad always had the tickets from work. I just want to say to anyone who wants to talk shit or they don't know what they think they know about Russell. No, you don't. The Irishman came out. You never knew who the guy was. We're from this neighborhood. I know people aren't going to like what I say, but you don't know a fucking thing. So shut your mouths and wait till the documentary comes out because you don't know a fucking thing. All right.
Yeah, bitches.
Period. period. So it's just laughable to me. Dude, the guy goes, oh, you just research. As I made videos showing him Russ's deportation papers, I showed him like the only plaque ever made for Russ right on top of the record player right there. You know, there's me and Ozzy right there to die. And then see the other plaque above the Buffalino shirt that you wore?
Yeah.
That's Angelo Buffalino's Army plaque from 1951, Korea. And then, and then there's Russ right there and a bunch of paperwork down there. So if I'm just a researcher, why would I have all of Russ stuff, you know?
Yeah, dude, I don't even give the idiots time, man. That's just.
No, I know. But Joe calls me and he's just like, look at what this fucking idiot though fucking said. And I just looked it up and I was just like, oh my God, like, I don't know, man. People are just crazy and weird. Like they get so freaking weird. Like they're mad or something that I'm with them or something. Like they're mad.
They're jealous is what it is.
Guess what? Go call Joe Buffalino. He'll tell you to go fuck yourself. There's no way they'll ever leave me or James. So fuck yous and bring it the fuck on instead of talking behind a computer, you fucking cocksuckers.
Yeah, bitches.
Keith, you still have this?
Of course I still have it. Are you kidding me?
Well, that was from
it's
Joe.
It's in my safe with my guns.
It's right by your head right now.
Yeah, man, that's not going anywhere. I had to take it off. I had to take it off my hat, dude. I'm afraid I was going to lose it.
Yeah, but I know I have mine though. I have one of my hat and I wear a suit and my Irish one. But what I'm trying to say though is that when you did Ian Bick, I wasn't like put this on. I opened up my suitcase and he saw the Buffalino shirt that I was gonna have for the weekend. He's like, "Give that to me. I know you have more." So Keith just wanted that was cool of you, man. So Joe, dude, if you're watching,
you gotta support your people, man. And you're my partner. So why the fuck would I not support what you're doing?
No. So if Joe or Donna's watching, no, that was all Keith right there, which I told him before, rocking the shirt, and you still got the shirt. And no, dude, you saw the one there's just decoration. I have more. And anyone that does want a Buffalino shirt, reach out to me and we'll ship one right out to you. So let me see. Man. I'm just checking some comments. Yeah, but the people though just like want to talk bullshit. What's 1 year? Congratulations. And 1 year. Hey, the podcast, Chris's. Yeah. I made a video yesterday for him. And what a great wife you have, Chris. Like I'm talking to him last night. And, I remember if I had a girl or whatever, she would be like, even if I found her through the podcast, she would be like, oh, trying to change shit and this or that. And I don't give a fuck about the one that I was with. But the last time she's like, stop using your father's cancer card. So like, cause I couldn't make it out there, you psycho fucking bitch. But anyway, don't ever fucking, cause, she was mad cause she couldn't see me because my pop. Go fuck yourself. Family's first. Go ahead.
Always.
I love it.
Man. He's got a good crew. I was watching one of his last lives and it had Roma's Army or Roma Army on there. Roma's Army. Dude, I didn't know who she was, man. That chick's awesome.
Yeah, Chris got some great people.
She's a pioneer and a woman speaking up for men's mental health. And dude, I just felt that like she got canceled on all platforms, dude. They kicked her off of everything. So Chris sent me the link to like her new page and stuff. And go subscribe to that chick too. Roma Army. I think it is a Roma or Roma, R-O-M-A. Yeah. But
I know who you're talking about. Chris was talking about her yesterday, though.
But yeah, dude, crazy story. Right. Seems like a really cool chick. And, it's just all the hate, dude.
That just means you're going in the right direction. It means that you're going in the right direction. Like my father said, if they're not making noise, you're not making any sound.
But why they can make all the noise they want? Why do they gotta fuck with your business? That's her business. Like I do this for fun or whatever, but like why do you gotta fuck with somebody's income like that?
Because they're envious. They're fucking scumbags, dude. And they talk about rat, and they fucking rat. Found them and subscribed. Nice, which she subscribed. Roll the bones, Chris. And yeah, that'd be because that's all it is.
Yeah.
How about the one time I was on here and I was showing everyone like, you know, the receipts from someone else and proving like, yeah, how he's a scumbag and has no integrity, this one dude. And then the guy's like, I'm gonna make it my goal to get the Buffalinos to stop talking to you. And Joe Buffalino was like, bring it on. You know, like they're family. They're family. So, and Joe's and Donna's kid were the ones that came into this house and took my father out. And then that guy's the one that worked on my father and everything like that. And anyone who was at the wake knows they're family to me. And the bottom line is, fuck you. All right.
It's just so like, I just would never do that. So I think it was, all right. So when I came back from Richmond, I was on patrol. I got selected to go to the FBI, but the clearance process takes forever. I think it took a little over a year for me to get like cleared or whatever. During this time, I got an officer that hates me, and I was the union president at the time. And there was a lieutenant that fucking couldn't stand me, dude. So I went to court for something, and one of the attorneys comes up to me that I knew and was like, "Hey, man, just to let you know that this other cop's going around saying that you're a dirty cop." I'm like, "What the fuck?" So while the FBI was doing my background, a lieutenant and the officer that didn't like me filed a crazy complaint about me taking bribes and all kinds of other shit, dude. And it's like, I didn't give a shit because I knew I didn't do it, dude. And I'm a dick, you know? So like during the internal affairs investigation, the internal affairs guy,
could you keep going real quick? I just have to pee.
Yeah.
You'll keep going.
Yeah. The internal affair guy goes, hey, they know for a fact you talked to this person at this time, and like talked about a bribe or something. And, you know, this was still back in 2008, 9. So like cell phones, you know, I still had my flip phone. And they said, will you bring your phone records in for these 2 days? Or should I get a warrant? I was like, no, dude, I'll bring them in. And, you know, being a little dick I brought him a year. I bought him a stack of phone records this long. And I said, find it anytime I called one of those motherfuckers. So it was unfounded. But my point being is like, I don't know. I just don't get why people go after people's livelihoods like that, man. Like, there was a dude that did something really jacked up personally, not like a crime, but you know, personally to me. And I know for a fact, if I went to like HR, that dude would have gotten probably shit canned. But he's got kids. Like, I'm not. We can not like each other all you want. I'm not going to fucking try to get, you know, your livelihood, how you take care of your children. I'm not going to try to ruin that stuff. I don't get some people, man. But the world's full of them. But fast forward, like after the FBI did my investigation, that was unfounded and everything. I remember coming back, and it was probably like 5 or 6 months later. This lieutenant, she goes, because when you fuck me over like that, I don't come after you. I just pretend like you don't exist. Like, I will walk right by you. I don't see you, whatever. And so I'd done that a couple of times. And the lieutenant finally goes, "Hey, Keith, come here." And I went over there, and they said, "Can we just let bygones be bygones?" I was like, absolutely not. And I just, you know, I walked away. But that's how I deal with those fuckers, man. I just treat them like they don't exist. They're not even worth the energy to try to fucking get back and do all that other stuff. So, the dog's trying to be on the show. Yeah, they both are. AG, come. Say hi to everybody. This is my working dog now. He's a German short hair. He's got his gang tattoo in this ear. But yeah, they're needy dogs. And now that I did this, he's not gonna leave me the fuck alone. And if anybody has a good remedy for dogs' bad breath that doesn't give them the runs, I'm all ears, man. I've tried everything. Let's see. Yeah. And Jen, me too, man. If I will defend, there's people I don't like at work that I'd rather she go. But I've seen them getting wronged, and I've stood up for them, man, because what's right is right.
Sorry.
And yeah. So if it's somebody I see, this dog's not going to leave me alone now. Watch. If it's
What's up, buddy?
If it's someone I don't like, but I see them getting wronged, I'll absolutely say something. I've done it before.
It's cute as shit. Isn't that a breed?
Yeah, they put the good-looking dogs with the good-looking cops and the ugly dogs with the ugly cops. So that's how that works.
Is that Well, he says though, is that breed that also used for hunting?
Yeah, they're bred to bird hunt, like they're bird hunting dogs.
Yeah, beagles are more like
their drive to work is so crazy that their noses are great. Other until he failed last whatever, but. Matt,
I heard a loud noise. I was just making.
Yeah, man, it's weird because, I've said there's some solid people in the police department, and then as soon as they get promoted, like they think by getting people in trouble they'll get promoted again. I don't understand it, but like some of these they just, instead of just leading by example, man, it's their goal to find people doing shit wrong. It's crazy sometimes.
What's going on though with Keith? There was LT and Majors at the jail that wanted to jam officers up. I fucking hated them. And then Vaz goes, Keith, my aunt is a dog groomer. She might be able to help you out with that. What? Help you out with what?
I said, if anybody has a tip.
Yeah, he's going to drive to fucking Connecticut, wherever you're at.
If anybody has a tip of something you can give a dog for their breath that doesn't, everything I give these dogs for their bad breath gives them the runs. And I'd rather them have bad breath and shit on my carpet. So,
yeah. No, absolutely, man. And, it has bad breath. Do you ever give dentist sticks? Ozzy loved them.
I give him dental chews, yeah, but that's
stuff. Ozzy would every time I grab one, Ozzy would go.
Yeah. Ah. That stuff cleans their teeth more than it helps their breath.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh, it's dirty on the top. What happened to this? Keith, you got to keep. Keith, when are you getting yourself one of these?
Dude, I've been looking at them online. I got to.
I saw you in one, man. You look good in them.
But
Boston Valley. I could even give you one.
Yeah, I got to get one.
I don't know what I did with my.
Not that ugly ass one from the gas station you wanted to get.
Oh, there they are. Yeah, no, but I'm saying though. Sometimes though, man, you go to one of my buddies grabbed one of them. You can't tell the difference just for the hell of it one night. But Boston Scally, they're $50, and I have the salad. I got like 4 of them, and then my pop had one, and I wear his though now, because of course I'm gonna wear his, but it was mine. But like this one here it's the same one though that I have on, but they're probably the best in America. This one here, my father got for me when he was in Ireland, and they're called Mukros, and they're just so freaking like they're great for the winter. And I mean, they cover up like it's so because the Boston Scally kind of stay on top of the head. This like is a blanket over your head, if you know what I mean. It's nice.
I like it.
Oh yeah, you know how we roll, brother. You know how we roll.
Matt, it's my dog, and I'll kiss my dog if I want to, buddy.
Fucking right. I used to kiss Ozzy all the fucking time. I used to let Ozzy lick my ice cream cone and freaking then I'd lick it. That's my child. I don't care. Kidding me, dude? I'd fucking eat fucking if she was still here or whatever, I'd let her lick my fucking tongue forever just to see her again. I don't care.
Yeah, that's true.
I loved her. That's my child. Fuck you. That was my child. So what I'm doing, keep back here, is when the new painting comes that I got, then I have a little shelf right here, right about here, where it's going to have Ozzy's Earned. And then I got a couple other things though that I'm going to put up though too, and make the background over here. And then Linda got me the Bark at the Moon doll, which I'm going out because I have to film her one more time. for the project and stuff like that. But thank you, Linda Scarpa. That's like a rarity right there, limited edition, and she is the fucking best. And Linda, thank you very much. And I thought that I had the fucking thing up, but I guess yeah, no, I had to delete a bunch of stuff. But out of nowhere, dude, these are like hundreds of dollars. She just hits me up. Oh, here she is. She's like, I bet I can make you smile. And then she sends a picture of her dancing and stuff. And thank you so much, Linda Scarpa. Look, guys, stay tuned for her movie. Linda's a dear friend of mine. She'll be on the show. And the name of the movie is By Any Means. And stay tuned for that. Shout out to Linda and Greg Jr. But Linda is one of my best friends in the world. Love her. And she's a sweetheart. And yeah, Lynn, I thank you, Linda. And I got to help design the cover of her new book. So that was pretty cool, man.
That is cool.
Yeah. And dude, see, I do things for free. Like she's like, oh, I got to throw you. Like, oh, I don't want a dime. Like, I don't want a dime. Just it's cool for the rest of my life that when I look at it, I can be like, oh, cool. I had a fucking party. You know what I mean? That's more important than we can always make more money, man. You know? That's how I look at it, Keith. And you know what, man? The universe rewards. And I see people on Facebook. I'm not going to say the guy's name, but he writes this. He goes, I'm done helping others. It never comes back to me. I do so much for other people, and it just doesn't come back to me. Dude, you're supposed to do that and not look for the, and I wrote to him, and not look for the universe to fucking reward you instead of pouting all the time.
Yeah.
That's like me being like, I helped 10 people, nothing happened. If you're looking for the universe to help you, it ain't gonna. God knows your heart. If you just do it genuinely or whatever, then it will help. Fucking jag off. I'm just saying though, like,
yeah, you're right, 100%. Yep.
Sick of all this fake.
It's like it's the same. It's the same thing. Like I was talking to somebody about like,
she's not.
My Christianity and stuff like that. They're like, well, you fucking cuss all the time. I'm like, so what, dude? Like, so it's how it's how you say stuff, right? If I'm like Loomis, that's fucking awesome. That is a positive.
I'm pretty bad. I'm pretty bad. I just threw out cocksucker. Like I get bad, you know.
But if some old lady goes, oh, bless his heart, but what she really means is go fuck yourself. That's, you know what I mean? It's all in how you say stuff. So.
No, 100% though. And that's not what it's about, bro. You're supported to give it away, bro. You're supposed to help somebody and not look. Dude, what you do in the dark shines in the light, but don't look for it. Just like with working out, people want to show everyone every day that they're in the gym doing this or that, you know, and it's okay to take a gym pic. I mean, if you're proud of yourself and stuff, that's cool. You know, it's just as proud. Like if you got, cause I could tell Keith, man, you're pumping some iron. Look, Keith, man, you're jacked. Even though I kicked your ass in the hotel, you were, I put you down in 2 seconds, but
I have a gun all the time.
You are, look at him. Yeah, right, Keith. You double leg me right there. Boom. I know you. You go, Keith, you go straight, go like, pick up top, Hamzat Shemaev, double leg. Like my boy Screwface, God bless his soul, Matt Flannery. He was built like you. Fast as fuck. Those Screwface shirts I wear, it's like one of my best friends. Fast as fuck. And would just double leg someone, smash your head on the fucking cement and just pound them.
You got to get the big guys on the ground, man. That's when it's fair. It's not fair standing up.
No, but you got to get in on them. And then you got to get those legs. And if you get a single, Keith, just kick out the other leg and fucking pound them. What are we talking about? Oh, dude, me and you, dude, are together for no matter what happens with, you know, you're always like, ooh, with the die. And I'm with you, man, till the end, brother.
Yeah, we'll see. When you're in Hollywood and shit.
Fuck you. I'm with you you don't know me, dude. You don't know me.
I'm just fucking with you. But
and Gina, Witchy, goes for yous.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I've never been a like look at me person like with the gym. I mean, even with the gym stuff, and
I know. Real quick though, anyone who's watching, who's hating, go fuck yourself. Fuck you. Go ahead.
I have zero doubts that there are, because people at work are like, how are you still go to work and do that and stuff? And I know there's no doubt there's people at work right now just waiting
Get
for
a
me to
life.
fuck up on here so they
Yeah.
can fucking
Get a
screen
life.
record it and try to do
Fucking-
something with it.
Yeah. Get a fucking life. Look at this. LOL. I love unhinged Loomis. I'm not being really unhinged. I'm just telling everybody though. And then when you want to report me or whatever, that just means, yeah, good. Because I'm going to keep coming fucking back. They did it on my Instagram, Matt Burback, you fucking faggot. I'm sorry. I should have said that. Listen, when I say that word, I just want everyone to know that's like back, dude. I have friends who are gay. My cousin's gay. Are you
Just say what
kidding
you
me?
want. I could care less, dude. I don't.
No, but I'm saying that we used to say that as like a young child, like, hey, you know that back in the day. And dude, the gay people that I know, they laugh about it. Like the real ones, they laugh about it. I apologize for saying that. I'm just saying on everyone. I guess after my podcast, because he told me, he said, don't let these motherfuckers, he's like, fuck them. And I'm like, you know what? You're right, Pop. So I didn't mean to say the other F word. I apologize. I do. I'll make a public apology. But you know,
dude, come after me. I want it. I actually enjoy it. It warms. The more people that don't like me, it warms my heart.
I love it. Report us. Oh yeah, now that I said that, someone will. Douchebags.
Whatever.
Yeah. You vicariously lived through a computer. You don't have lives. Go fuck yourselves. How about that?
Yeah. Bitches.
And you call everyone up. Loomis is doing maybe Loomis and you're 55 fucking years old, you fucking fat fuck. All right, Keith, go ahead.
Oh man, I don't even know where to take it from there, my friend. You know.
No, I know. You're not mad that I said the other F word.
I could care less, dude. Could care less.
I think it's funny when people don't like me. That just proves what a badass I am. You're damn right, Witchy. You're damn right. Exactly, Keith. And don't ever apologize for who you are, Loomis. You say that word. So what? Don't mean you're homophobic. So don't feel like you have to apologize. Yeah, but like I do have respect in the sense though of like I didn't mean it in the sense of like gay people. Like I was, you know, when we grew up, that meant like you're being a bitch, get off the couch, come on, we're going outside. It has nothing to do with that at all. They took that word away from us. And I'm sorry, but
that's, you know, it's funny, dude, because I was having this argument with somebody at work, the whole free speech thing. So
look at this. Homophobic, you guys shared a single bed. Nope, we had two beds in there, and then we had to leave. So we were though going to snuggle, but we didn't have time to. Right, Keith?
I was going to be the big spoon too. But yeah, dude. I mean, everybody wants freedom of speech until they hear something that upsets them, and then they want to fucking
listen to me. I'm telling you right now, anyone who is gay, right? Which is fine. That's whatever. I have friends who are gay. My cousin's gay. People used to make fun of him. I used to bash him growing up in high school, even his own brother. My point being is that how she's saying, like, I missed the wordings of our day. Yeah, this, that. The real ones, dude, they're not the ones who are going to report, meaning the gay people. They'll laugh at it. It's the other people, though, that just, like, you know, are out there.
It's the
other podcasters.
It's the 45-year-old woman.
55-year-old men, 55-year-old men who just like to gossip. And we guess what? When I hear about it, I love it. That means like when I'm living my normal life, they're on the phone talking about me. I must take rent up in their head.
I can't imagine not knowing someone other than their show or the internet, and it's something they do bothers me so much that it affects my daily life.
And you got to report them. Yeah. Yeah.
No idea.
I know. That's so fucking pathetic. It's so fucking sad. And I'm not riled up. I'm just letting them all know. Why don't you just call, you know, and then they block me and then just chirp, chirp, chirp. I thought you're supposed to be a tough gangster out in Boston. Mr. Tough Guy, who was never near Whitey. Fucking joke. Why do you fucking come on the show or have me come on your new Integrity podcast and fucking sit down with someone that doesn't kiss your ass? Fuck you. And you know who you are.
Yeah, bitches.
I don't give a fuck, dude.
Oh,
I don't.
I like Unhinged and Loomis too. Actually, I think it's great.
I told you before the show. I go, Keith, let's rock and roll, because you fired me up, dude. Like when you texted me and you said Loomis after about my aunt and everything like that. You were like, Loomis. Same with James. I know it's a tough year, 2026 though. Just fucking boom, and that fired me up. It fired me up, and you know, you probably were thinking like, and it would have been granted, like, oh, Loomis might be upset tonight. I mean, he just lost his aunt and all that. Listen, I am, but at the same time, celebrate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Celebrate them, and that's where I'm at right now. And she's with my pop, so we're going positive anymore. We are going to talk about real stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong. We don't hold back. Naturally, we don't hold back on anything. And that's what the people want. They want sheer, brutal honesty, because some people are afraid to say this. Some people are afraid to say that. But you know what you all think in your mind. But when you hear it come out, I think it's refreshing. And we will always not have, the name of the show should be No Filter, but I mean, I'm just saying, no,
Changing it.
No, Mind Over Madness. I love it. But an MOM, and wait till we get the merch and all that stuff. It's going to be great. And that was Keith's idea with the yin yang, you know what I mean? Showing both sides and all that. And we came up with that quick, man. I think I threw that name. I threw the name towards you, and then you dug it. And then you came up with a design idea. And don't forget, she's still, because she's waiting on the interwest. She'll have it in January, but like MOM Over Madness, like, in the eye and stuff. Like there's going to be stuff in the letters too. Like that's going to look, awesome.
That'd be awesome. Yeah. I got the yin yang is just
love you too.
It's a great, I mean, it's the Japanese jiu-jitsu I do. It's like one of their main symbols, heaven and earth, heaven and hell.
Yeah, well, that's what it is, though. It's, that's why this was an old one. I think I actually changed it to where the hell was first, because me and you got out of hell, and then went into the blue. But it doesn't really matter though, because when you do get out of it, it's normal life's hard enough too.
Yeah.
So you could start off as a kid, even like, yeah, I living a good life. Then you're in the darkness, and I'm in some darkness though right now, and so is Keith a little bit, but coming on here talking about it, and then with my new psychologist, she's fantastic. And remember, I'm on the phone. Remember, dude, I'm here on you, and I'm like, the bitch wants money. Who's this bitch?
Was it? I don't even know who you're talking. Like, was it somebody I knew, or was it something different?
Yeah, it was the person that I sent to you, and I said, hey, you know who this person is, because you're friends with them. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not going to say a name or nothing, but
just text me later. I don't know.
It was just a gift from God, though. Like that, it was just too good to be true, because she's big time. Joe, I go to Joe's. He's like, this lady, Joe, she writes her Psychology Today. It's a big magazine and all that. And it was,
okay. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like right after my pop passed, she reached out, and I was like, at first, how dare she? Like she saw me like grieving with my father for the past like year and stuff, and then she waits till he passes and then asked to do this. I thought she wanted. I'm like, well, how much is? And she's like, nope, no charge. And I'm like, what? And I'm sorry for saying that and assuming. That's I always tell people they shouldn't assume, and I assumed. But I mean, that was like too good. Like, are you kidding me? And then sometimes, I mean, not just once a week. It could be 2-3 times a week, or call whenever. Like, to have that, dude, that's a blessing, man.
Yeah.
It really is.
Well, look, speaking of blessings, look who just popped up in the comments.
The man. Keith, did you get the thing though with Batman with the memes?
Yeah, I did. Costa, you're fucking nuts, dude. I love it.
Costa, I know. He sent me a picture. He sent me him play. You suck, man, at the freaking hand grab game. You couldn't even get a stuffed animal, you fuck. Did he send that to you too?
Yeah.
Of course.
I love it, dude.
Oh, he's the best. He's best. Morningstar Vass said it's a badass logo. That's all, Keith. Now I know you can't spell. You spelled my name wrong. It's not pasta. It's Casa. I never spell your name wrong. Remember, what was the word I even got right last week?
I don't fucking remember.
You threw something at me and I nailed it. And you were like, there you go. There you go. We're hitting, we're on an hour and 20. I mean, what time is it? 8:30. I could do till like an hour and like not 10 minutes, Keith, you got?
Yeah, it's fine. I gotta pick up my daughter at school anyway at 9. So
okay, so we'll go to 8:30. Are you kidding me? I am the most accurate guy in the world. Well, I mean, thank you, Costa. Look at this. I never asked for it, and I can't thank you enough. My other Keith needs some. Send him some. So
no, dog, get it. Nope.
I'm fucking around, dude. Oh no, now he's gonna be Costa. Don't. I was joking. Don't. But he's a great guy.
Yes. Yep. Solid.
Not just because of the gifts and all that, but I mean, like, I remember I was going out to Larry Roller's house and I already had my first setup. I go outside, the Amazon guy gets up. He's like, here's another. I'm like, what the other 24 of them with the adhesive and stuff, and just great stuff. That was Keith, not you, banana. All right, Costa, sometimes you don't make any sense at all, but we're going to roll with that. Keith, go
ahead. I think he meant spelling his name right. I spelled his name right.
Costa.
But yeah, but you're absolutely right, Costa. You should do everything from the heart, man. That's what we were talking about earlier, especially during this holiday season where there's a lot of fucking people. And it's just, yeah, dude. You know, it's easy to get sucked down your bullshit, and then you go out there and there's so many people like 100 times worse off than we are. You know what I mean? So
there is. And you know, and that's what helps me at times. And also you know, during my father's sick, like, you know, when you see him suffer and stuff like that, he's not even asking for anything. And I'm thinking like, well, yeah, I'm gonna go and get something just because I'm upset. Like, give me a break. Like, you know, go to a cancer ward or look at the children cancer's ward. And then tell me how hard though your life is. Now, listen, if you're already addicted, I completely understand. It sucks. It's hard as hell. But I promise you, if I got through it, fucking just get in there, get into a detox, and just don't worry about what's going on in the outside. All you're going to do is kill yourself. Just fucking, because people will be like, oh, but my dog or my cat, I can't go, my job. Listen, you're not going to have a life, let alone a job. So fucking just go in there. It's admirable. People, because when you're in that addiction state, you think it's kind of embarrassing going in. It's actually a fucking admirable thing. What's embarrassing is still running around in the street and stealing everything that's not bolted to the ground. So what I'm trying to say is fucking going in is extremely admirable.
Yeah, and it's a lot of people, especially now, they put it off because, all right, it's the holidays. I don't want to be gone for the holidays. Why? So you can get loaded and ruin another fucking holiday?
Dude, I was away for
the best gift you could probably give your family or your friends or your loved one is you getting your ass to a fucking rehab or a detox during the holiday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not getting loaded, fucking ruining another one.
I remember the last beer I ever had, 2015, dude, played my last show on New Year's Eve. No, not New Year's Eve, excuse me. That went the Tuesday before Thanksgiving was on a Thursday. Went to rehab on that Wednesday. I was in there for Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and I didn't even get out till March. And like hours away from home. And I just kept saying to myself, like, yeah, like this is beautiful. You get to take a break from life and get yourself right. Like if you go in there with the right mindset, it's all mindset, and you got to want it. So
I was in rehab on my 13th wedding anniversary.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You wouldn't have had that if you weren't in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's that.
I remember getting in a fight with the therapist though, because you're not allowed to have your phone. And I wanted a phone just so I could like send her flowers or something. They wouldn't let me do it.
I wanted to say what a blessing you guys got together. God works in crazy, mysterious ways, and God put you guys together. And I'm telling you, man, that channel helps a lot of people more than you know. Thanks, Matt, brother. Thanks, this Matt. Whole family we have on this child is awesome, man. Channel. There's so much positivity and love. People throwing out suggestions, and I mean, great stuff, man. I mean, what a blessing that you guys. Oh yeah, Keith, we're going strong, and we're fucking blowing this bitch up. And with the guest too that we have, and you know who I'm talking about too. With you know, you already said Tom and stuff, but you know, I'm ready whenever you are with that. And you know, we're already in December, buddy. So the 2026 is coming. And
we got we get if we can get one or two of those recorded before January and just start popping them, releasing them in January, that'd be ideal.
Oh no, 100%, 100%. And what's going on? Anything in the world right now that's crazy?
With dude, the two National Guardsmen getting murdered in D.C. by that fucking psycho fuck that Joe Biden let in our country without vetting.
Explain it.
If you're, you know how the National Guard's in D.C.?
Yeah.
There's two National Guards people just sitting there, and an Afghan refugee came up and shot them both in the head. The 23-year-old female passed away, and the male National Guardsman is going through several surgeries and is still fighting for his life.
So one of them's still alive. Mm-hmm. And a guy just walked up to him for no reason and shot him in the head.
Yep.
Jesus.
An Afghan refugee who was on the CIA payroll.
And was this by you?
It's D.C., Washington, D.C., 20 miles away.
Yeah, because you're at the airport. So, wow, man, that's Jesus. So one died.
Yep. 23-year-old female. I think she was 23 in her 20s.
A female too. And then I'm not saying it's good for anyone, but so what? This was someone that was here illegally and stuff?
They were here legally. I'll back up. They were here on a visa. They apparently did some work during the war. They were verified on CIA payroll, but they overstayed their visa, so they were technically here illegally when this happened.
Got it. And what happened?
And you're gonna be fired up, dude. Just like the Charlie Kirk shit, these fucking idiots that just hate the president so much are like, they're applauding it. See, that's why you should just take the National Guard out of DC, or this is going to keep happening. Just not. Some people are applauding it. And some people are just like blame the fucking criminal murdering piece of shit that shouldn't be in our country. Why don't y'all put blame on that dude?
Yeah, like Candace Owens is doing like this crazy investigation, like, you know, with and she was great friends though with Charlie Kirk, but then some of the questions that she poses are good questions, and she is putting down what's that guy's name? He pretends that he was great friends with Charlie Kirk. Not Ben Shapiro. Ben. Oh my God, what's his name? Ben, who wears a yarmulke.
Ben Shapiro. That's him.
Yeah, Ben. Okay. So yeah, and that Ben Shapiro is like going around saying that he, Charlie, it's disgusting what Candace is doing, this or that, and then she showed text messages to Charlie Kirk, breaking Ben's balls because the donors. What happened was they wanted to come to Charlie, from Israel, and say, hey, we want you to be like this and that, and Charlie wouldn't listen, and Charlie was like, no, and then and then shit though got weird afterwards. And me and you were on with Tom right when he got shot. And listen, I never really listened to Charlie Kirk or anything like that. But when you're applauding a human for being murdered, you're sick in the head. And you're the problem with this country if you are applauding a murder. I don't care what side you're on. I'm in the middle. If you're freaking applauding a murder, you're a disgrace. Unless it's some piece of garbage like the guy who just shot the two people in D.C. Now, what happened with him?
He's arrested. Yeah, I think he had his first court appearance today.
Now, so he shot them both and then got away for a little bit.
No, they scooped him up pretty quick.
Wow, I'm surprised they didn't get shot.
Yeah. So that's not a. I need to find that the victim's name because I need to at least say it on here, or I'm gonna feel like a piece of shit.
I could edit though on this part though here though, but victims from DC shooting. All right, so DC shooting. What we know about? Here we go, Keith.
Sarah Beckstrom.
Oh man, Andrew Wolf, R.I.P. to U.S. Air Force Staff Sergeant, and no, Andrew Wolf is still, and prayers to Andrew Wolf fighting for his life right now, and R.I.P.
Sarah Beckstrom,
Army Specialist Sarah Beckstrom,
24.
24.
Oh, no. Andrew Wolf is 24.
Andrew's 24, and that's just terrible. And what a waste! Like what a freaking why?
The good stuff, the good news about Andrew Wolf, because his mom has a page that I'm following now. They're saying he's defying all the odds of whatever. I mean, he's heavily sedated still, but he's moving all extremities. The brain swelling's going down and all that stuff. And apparently, his mom is attributing it all to the power of prayer. So say a prayer for that dude that he makes full recovery.
Man, and let's pray for her family, man. I mean, that's just.
And it's National Guard, man. They're from West Virginia. They do 1 week in them. They're doing this to pay for college because and do the right thing. And this scumbag just walks right up to him and shoots him.
R.I.P. to Sarah Begum, and seriously, to her family, our condolences. And Keith works in D.C. He's a police officer, and he works at the airport. And condolences. And let's hope though that the other one makes a good recovery. And that's just such a waste, man. Think about that, man. They're just doing their job, standing there, and then boom, gone. Like,
look, at least give them a fighting chance, man. You know what I mean? Make it sporty, make it fair.
People don't do that though. It's the biggest cheap shot in the world. That bothers me. That just bothers me, man. Yeah. And I don't know where we're headed or whatever, but applauding people dying, all that type of stuff. I thought Americans applauding people dying. Back when the Trade Center went down, you'd see the Taliban like excited, like we're used to that stuff. Like they get excited, like whatever. But our own people, our own country, getting excited about someone getting killed, and not even a big, huge Trump guy or whatever. No, but imagine if like that bullet though hit him. People would be like, yeah. And they're supposed to be like the liberal, like caring, like whatever. Like, stop it. Like seriously, stop it. Murder is not good, and I don't care what anyone says, unless it's like the guy who took out Sarah and shot the other gentleman who's healing up, hopefully right now. Please, prayers. But someone like that, I'll cheer if they kill him. But our own people, just because you don't agree with them and the guy had a microphone for you to walk up and talk to him face to face, it's the biggest coward move in the world. And even what just happened to those two in DC, coward, cheap shot, not ready for it. It's disgusting.
So I know when they caught the guy, I think they tuned him up pretty good though, because
good.
It says here that today he had his first appearance in Superior Court, DC. Pled not guilty to charges of first-degree murder and assault with intent to kill and illegal possession of a firearm. He remotely connected from a hospital bed and with an interpreter because he was in pain and could not open his eyes. So I'm hoping they beat the absolute piss out of him, but they should have fucking killed him.
Yeah, definitely 100%. But then
You know so
what?
this is the thing also, and I can give you pictures of this, man. When the Afghan withdrawal was such a clusterfuck, and they were just flying planefuls of people everywhere. I think we housed
on top of the plane, falling off.
Yeah, but I think we housed 30,000 Afghan refugees at Dulles. They cleared a big hangar and put 30,000 cots in there, and that's where they stayed until they vetted them or did a background check. But nobody's got ID, dude. So if I come over here on a plane, what's your name? Eric Loomis. What's your date of birth? This. Oh, you're good. I mean, they don't have the vetting was a joke. And we had to babysit. They put up a fence, and it was an overtime gig, and I like overtime. So I was there a lot, just making sure people didn't climb the fence and run out before they got vetted or whatever. But there's no way that you can properly vet that many people that fast, dude. There's no way. With no identification or nothing.
Background checks and all that take time.
Yeah. The shooting in Fairfax County, 7 months ago?
That's where I was with Johnny Depp trial, right?
Where that's a video we could play because I met the 3 officers that were involved. But this cop pulls over this guy. He's an Afghan refugee, and the Afghan just pulls out a pistol and starts shooting at the cops. Now, 2 cops got shot during that, but the Afghan, he got killed, and the cops ended up being fine, got shot through the arm. But it's like there's no way that you could vet that many people, and that's even well before the border was just wide open, man. So I'm telling you right now, this month is going to be crazy, and 2026, there's going to be a lot of bad stuff happening in this country for sure.
Nah, dude. I mean, and it's everyone out there. Always know your surroundings, keep your family safe, and you got to be packing these days because you just don't know. I mean, there's just people, you could be walking in the mall and boom, 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 boom. We see it in the schools all the time, and it's sad. And, scary time for your children to go to school. And it's just, man, the world, I just don't see it going into, especially with the AI stuff, with the economy. I don't understand how that'll help. It's going to put more homeless on the street. I mean, they're making McDonald's with it's all AI for the drive-through. I just don't see how that's going to help the economy. And then what's his name just said, Elon Musk, that what we're doing here, this will be done in 3 years, and it's all going to be one app, where people could just do whatever. So enjoy it while we can. And then Joe Rogan's like, is that going to be a benefit? And Eli's like, yeah, it'll be a benefit. Yeah, of course, because you're a billionaire already. Yeah. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. Just enjoy every day, man, while we have it. That's all I'm trying to do. Times are tough right now, but you know what? Tough times make tough men. And I'm not gonna dishonor my pops, my aunt, you, all my good friends out there, Gina, Witchy Woman, Ollie is Vaz, Matt, Costa, Ollie is Annette. I love yous all. And I truly mean that. Chris, Dave Lopez, how you doing, Dave? And to close on that though, Keith, what do you think is something that we could do that'll help it to move us a little bit in the right direction? Because we don't communicate with each other. If you don't agree with someone, then I had someone on the odd.
I think the number one culprit to all this stuff is the mainstream media.
Yep, thank you.
Mainstream media needs to get back to reporting on truth and not, changing shit to one extreme or another.
And they're trying to fire people up. And you know what, though, what that one guy said about the guy killing the girl in the subway, the Ukrainian girl, and then that guy from CNN's like, Well, we have to. He's like hurt people who get hurt others. We have to know what was wrong with him. Like, how could you say that, man? After an innocent Ukrainian woman was working at a pizza joint trying to make her own way, she fled Ukraine because of the war, and just unbelievable. And you're right; it's the media that's causing all this. So, I mean, anyone at the powers to be, like, can't you just go to the media and just be like, I guess you can't because it's freedom of speech. But my point being, though, is yeah, and they bitched out when we use certain words, the same type of media and stuff like that. But yet they'll start shit and they don't understand, man, the influence that they have, or they do, and that's what they want. And if anyone's watching this, please remember to X out and hit that like button. It helps out real much. Please hit that subscribe button. Let your friends know about Mind Over Madness. We get as real as we get as tonight, as you know. And we really do appreciate each and every one of you. Please subscribe. Please like. And I'm going to be putting up those some shorts and videos this week of us. And stay tuned because we're coming at you like a train in 2026.
Yep. And if you're a hater, Loomis fucking hates you. So fuck off.
Yeah, same with, well, so do you. And well, no, I don't hate the haters. I laugh at them like, well, they're talking about me, whatever. That just means we're doing the right thing. And all they do is talk shit. And then when you see them outside, it's like, hey, man, how you doing? But the bottom line, though, is, yeah, whatever.
Sounds good, man. We'll get it started, dude. And I'll, be back on here next week. But I had to go pick up the L.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna make a little vid though too. That's why I split the screen up too. So there'll be a vid up though this week as well. We got to get the channel moving and stuff. So it just sits now. And I just want to say one more time, RIP to my Aunt Jeannie and my father, brother and sister, who we lost this month. So RIP Pops. I know you're watching, and Aunt Jeannie. I know you two are together, and I love you with all my heart, and I'm gonna miss you. But Pops, just so you know, nothing's stopping me. So I'm with good company, Pops. Look who I'm with.
Yep.
So
I'll kick his ass for you if he gets out of line.
You know what I'm saying? No, so and I got Costa too, Pops. Don't worry about it. Pops, always know your surroundings, Loomis. That's what I just said 10 minutes ago, but thank you for the reminder, Costa. I love him.
Oh, no,
I love him.
But all right,
everyone out there, Dave, thank you. Hit like and subscribe. And thank you very much. No bell yet, but the bell rang, Dave. And I love you. But we'll see you all next time on Mind Over Madness. Keith, go get your daughter. I'll talk to you soon, brother.
Later.
We love you all. Good night. Good night, Vaz. And I don't know if I had it on mute, but I said Keith's already a hero, Costa, with all the stuff he did in the Navy Yard. But yes, that would be nice for him. Love you, Matt. Fake media. Don't believe anything you see on TV. That's why I don't watch it. And that's about it. So thank you all. We'll see you next week. And as you can tell tonight, we're not fucking around anymore. So good night. Subscribe. Let your people know. And don't take shit from anyone. Live it your way, not their way, unless their way is the right way. And fuck them. The haters. Fuck them. Fucking want to be fake tough guys. Oh, I was a gangster, but I have a podcast and I fucking think I'm tough. All right. Good night, everyone.